I'm John McPeak, and this is Community Focus, presented by the Friends of MCTV. In this third segment, our guest is Julia Kepler, a member of the board of the Midland County Emergency Food Pantry Network. Welcome to Community Focus.
Thanks for having us.
Julie, what is the vision and mission of the Midland County Emergency Food Pantry? How does the pantry reach that vision?
So the vision of the Emergency Food Pantry is to have food on every table. That's the mission and how we reach that is through several different programs that we run. One is that there are 8 pantries within the Emergency Food Pantry network. So that's one of the ways. We have mobile food pantries, and we try to hold one of those every month around the county of Midland. And then the third way are the Backpack Buddy program.
Well, how does your program work on a day-to-day basis, the pantry itself?
So the pantry is run by we have a pantry manager, and we have a pantry coordinator. So those are 2 people. The pantry manager kind of makes sure that the books and everything are running, but the coordinator, she really is like the heart of the pantry. If you need an appointment, she's the one that you call. And so then she will do all the intake stuff, and then you are given a pantry to go to. You're assigned to a pantry to go to. So
if someone is in need of or referred to the program, they contact the coordinator, and then the coordinator does intake?
She does all the intake, and then you'll be assigned to a pantry. So you would call her at 486-9393, and the extension's 1.
Now, a person is called, they have an appointment to go to a pantry. What do they get when they get to the pantry? What do they receive? It
depends on the size of your family, like the amount that you receive, but food, not clothing, food, self-care items, cleaning supplies, and then for like non-perishable items, you would get gift cards.
And then when they go to the pantries, they pick it up, or do they select themselves whether they're there, or someone prepare it so that they merely pick up the items when they get there?
It depends on the pantry. We have you-pick pantries, so that's the Help, Sam's Pantry, or you-pick pantries. All the other pantries, volunteers, so we work a lot with volunteers, will get the box ready for you to pick up.
Now, a person requires assistance. How do they get in touch with the pantry? Is it directly, or typically they're referred by a church?
They're typically referred by a church or another organization. 211. We get a lot of our referrals from 211, and so again, you'd be referred, and the coordinator would know that too.
So you also have a program that provides food for elementary school children on weekends. Tell us about that program.
So that program, we have over 800 children in that program right now, and so every Friday they receive a backpack of food to go home over the weekend. That's a big gap for the children that get free and reduced lunches. Sometimes they go home on the weekend and they don't have proper food, and so this is a way for them to kind of get through the weekend with food. And even we have homeless teenagers that maybe are living in their car. This is a way for them to have food over the weekend too.
And that program is called Backpack Buddies?
Backpack Buddies.
You indicated when we talked before that you not only work with the public schools, but also you've extended this program to Head Start and
to the Head Start, the ESA Head Start specifically is kind of where we've expanded the Backpack Buddy program.
And you're looking to expand it even further if you can?
Yeah, we'll keep expanding as long as it's still a need into the middle schools and high schools. So right now we're just in elementary schools and the ESA.
Now, the Emergency Food Pantry Network is not a United Way agency, so from where does your funding come?
So our funding comes from donors, so like the individual donors, food bank. There are lots of food program grants that we get. We work with the grocery stores too. They also have grant programs and fundraising throughout the year.
Now, you mentioned donations by individuals. You're talking about monetary donations, donations of items. People can bring food items, personal care items also to the pantries.
Both of those things. We often have food drives. So this past weekend we had a food drive last Friday. And so that brought in cash and items to that food drive. And so either way, either cash donations or food and self-care item donations are always appreciated.
And if anybody's concerned about what items, your website has a very comprehensive list of items that are acceptable for the donations.
Yes, it does.
Now, volunteers, you need volunteers. You run almost entirely on volunteers. What are some of the possible duties that a volunteer might have if they were in the program?
Right. So you can volunteer to like a specific pantry, and that would just be greeting clients, helping them get their items, things like that. We also have the mobile food pantries, and those require about 25 to 50 volunteers, depending on where that pantry or where that mobile pantry is. And then just there's like working in the warehouse, office work. Even we're looking for like social media volunteers even to help with making sure that those things in the website are running properly.
So how does someone make a donation or contact you to volunteer, find out more information?
They can call 486-9393 or go to the MidlandCountyEFPN.com is our website.
Is it .com or .org?
.org. Thank you for that correction.
And that's the same contact information for someone who needs assistance, who's calling.
It is. Yep. And you'll have like an option to either get put through to the coordinator or to the manager.
Okay. Well, Julia, thank you for joining us on Community Focus to keep us informed about the important work that the Midland County Emergency Food Pantry Network is doing. In our final segment today, we'll hear about the various holiday activities of the Midland Corps of the Salvation Army.